Hello traders and welcome to an absolutely crazy ChatGPT feature that I found. So I paid for the new ChatGPT GPT-4 by just subscribing to ChatGPT Plus. And what I also found out at the same time was that TradingView actually offered open interest data. They recently have, I think like a year ago. What do those have in common? Well, what I was thinking is, could I use the AI, the machine learning, to use open interest to get me a strategy that's incredibly overpowered? And here's what ended up happening. Look at this. I'm going to minimize this. So if you look at my query right here, I asked ChatGPT Model 4, so you can see right there. I said, I want you to give me 10 search results as well, create blah, 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 blah. What this is basically saying, guys, is it is buying whenever there's an increase in positions of 0.5%. It is closing its buy, it's long, whenever open interest falls by 0.5%, whenever positions drop. Now, when I created this, I did not expect it to be this good. Look at that. Yeah. The max drawdown is only 0.77%. The net profit's not a lot, but also know that this is barely trading. This is trading with, I think it was like $1 per trade. So naturally, $1 out of a million is not going to really have like a crazy profit. But this made a profit of $44,000 in the last year. And you can just see just how consistent. Look at this consistency right there. Like, look at that. So all that this was doing is it was buying whenever positions increase and closing whenever people get out of positions. Because typically, when open interest rises, a lot of times price is rising as well. Shorts, retail traders are shorting. Typically, it's a good time to buy to do a short squeeze. But then what ended up happening is it actually made a mistake. So then what I said is I was like, okay, there's an error I need you to fix. And it was actually able to fix all of the errors. The really good thing about the new ChatGPT version, guys, is that it actually searches the internet now, which is terrifying. But it's not limited to 2021. Because what it actually does, if you can see right here, where is it? It actually is reading articles to change stuff, as you can see right there, you know? So it's reading forums, it's reading posts, it's reading all of these different websites to get the absolute best code possible. And the strategy that it created for me was just incredible. Because I didn't know that open interest data was on TradingView. If you want to get this kind of data, all you have to do is you click the slash arrow, you type in OI, you get it right there. Also, you need to have the BTC USDT perp ticker active right there. If you have those two, you will get open interest data on TradingView. But look at some of these trades right here. It bought the market bottom on an open interest rise, then it sold the direct market top. It bought here, it sold right there on that spike. Made some weird trades here because Binance gave bad data. So yeah, let me see some other trades that it did. Oh, it bought and short here. It bought and it shorted here. It bought the direct market bottom, then sold on the candle next. It's just so consistently profitable that it's kind of terrifying that the AI was able to do this. I told it what to do. It bought here, it sold here. It bought here, it sold here. I told it how to do this, but it was able to, basically create the strategy for me and fix it. And you could actually create something where you get something like 3 commas to actually hook up to this and actually trade this live, which is insane. So the new ChatGPT version has been just incredible, and I've been using it, and I wanted to show you guys just a quick snippet of how you can actually use open interest data to do this as well. And if you wanted to modify it, I could say, hey, I want some other features. I could say instead, I also only want you to buy if price is below a 200 moving average, and only sell if price is above a 200 moving average. I also want you to only buy if the price of BTC USDT perp is that, and sell if the price of, I have no idea what this is gonna be like, BTC USDT perp. There you go. So let's see if it's actually able to modify. So the reason you see this pop up a lot of things, it's because I've enabled web access up to 10 results, And what it's doing is it's reading all of these articles to try to like do the best thing that it can. It's learning as much as it can. And now it's about to modify the code, as you can see right here. So we can just add that in. But yeah, I'm going to keep working on this. This is just so cool. Obviously, trading open interest is highly profitable. Typically, when open interest rises and price rises, price continues to go up, i.e. it's a good time to buy. Typically, when open interest falls after price rises, it's typically a good time to close. And that's why you're seeing incredible results like this that me and ChatGPT were able to conjure up. So I'm super, super excited to, continue adding in other versions of this. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. You guys have learned two things today. First of all, the ChatGPT Model 4 is super powerful and that it can even use data that's not even technical analysis. It's now even looking at open interest as well, this indicator. Not only that, but it also uses articles to actually familiarize itself with any changes that have even happened to PineScript code, because PineScript does change over time. TradingView does change it. So this is really, 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 really dope. I'm going to be talking a lot about this more in my private Discord where I do live streams. If you want to go check that out, you can click the link in the description below and see some other ChatGPT queries and different kinds of ways we can use code for things like arbitrage and really, really good trades like this with open interest. With that, happy trading. Go on ChatGPT.